Hi, I'm Niall McGill from loweryourscores.com, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the early release in the downswing. This is a real common problem that we'll see in golfers, is where the wrists are releasing early into the golf ball. We're going to have a little look at how to fix this and where the major cause of this comes from, and really this is the main thing that we've got to look at, is why are you early releasing? I'll see lots of players who understand and know from watching their own swings that they do have a habit of releasing the wrist early into the golf ball on the downswing. And what I'll see that player doing is trying to fix the early release by holding the wrist angle on the downswing. Now, when you think about it, you would think, well, that sounds correct. That's what you should do to fix the early release. But actually, you need to find out why you're early releasing. Now, the main cause of early releasing is a player who has moved off the golf ball on the backswing, is now struggling to get themselves forwards into the golf ball. As a result, they are releasing the club to try to get it onto the golf ball. Very hard to get to the golf ball if you've stuck back on your right side. If you don't early release, your club is physically not going to manage to get to the golf ball. So, instead of focusing on trying to hold the angle as you come back down, what you'll find on the backswing, if you make a more central pivot on the backswing, as you now swing down, there is no need for the wrist to early release the club to get to the golf ball. If anything, and this is what you'll see with the top players, if they stay central, and as they do on the backswing, as they drive forwards on the movement down, the actual angle is held back to delay the club head reaching the ball as their body moves more forward. But if you consistently move away, now looking at the fact the downswing ratio is 3 times quicker in the backswing, you don't have a lot of time from this off the ball position to get back. So you've got to get your club to the golf ball. This causes lots of issues, both directional, strike, you'll have the tendency to scuff the turf before the ball or possibly hit the ball a little bit thin on the upswing. Also, you're going to tend to balloon the ball because as you early release, you create a backward shaft lead and you add loft to the golf club. And that added loft is going to always lose you distance. On a windy day like we've got here in Scotland today, that's going to just pop the ball straight up in the air. So, rather than trying to fix holding the wrist angle, try to focus on making a more central pivot so that as you drive forwards, you naturally hold your angle off, rather than trying to manipulate a position that is unnatural based upon the movement that you're making. So early releasing, more often than not, is caused through being stuck back. And what I want you to do is just work on this, try the central pivot and see how you get on with that.